welcome to our episode. Of course, somebody is out here cutting grass. First, they were using a little vacuum cleaner in their car and they're doing tree stuff, so I had to wait. So I apologize for the delay, but let's get into it. Without further ado, my name is Angel Chestnut. We are Angel Chestnut Studio, my multi-passionate lifestyle brand where we teach crafty, creative women who love to DIY paper craft, memory keep, and travel on a budget. In today's episode, we are going to get into what has been going on in the last 10 days or so and how we can get ourselves back on track. Yes, a lot of the stuff I do is for y'all, but also it's for me too, because it's been a time. So we're going to get into it. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. So, like I always do, quick disclaimer, if you are looking at the episode description, you will see some affiliate links, and I may receive a small compensation should you click on those links and subsequently make a purchase. Now that that's out the way, let's get into it. Today's episode is called, I can't remember what the heck that. Embracing Grace and Overcoming Post-Election Procrastination and Stress. My little phone here. It's been a time. It has been a time, and I'm here to tell you to give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. So welcome to our episode today. I think I'm going to move to Fridays. Because I scrambled to get this episode done because I scrambled to focus all week and had to do all of the episode prep, my blog posts, my LinkedIn posts, and all of the production stuff to get this episode out to you. So I'm still a little bit discombobulated, but let's just jump on in. Welcome to my channel. And I know it's been a crazy time with these elections. And if you are like me, you've been one of the following. Do I even have this banner? Let me see what the heck I put in this banner. I have no idea. I threw this stuff up and kept it moving. I didn't put the banners up. So, first thing, have you been doing a little bit of procrastinating? I don't even know what you call avoiding as procrastinating on most high. Like, seriously, I was procrastinating. I was not doing anything that I didn't feel like doing. Procrastinating because sometimes that snooze button just needs to be hit. Even today, I had scheduled a co-working session and I hit the snooze, and then I got in the session and went on back to sleep. That's what we used. My first 40 minutes of the 50-minute session, and I woke up with a little less than 10 minutes to spare and got going, and I got my momentum back, but I needed that extra hour. As you can see, when that was something, I have been using my mask. There is an uptick in some pneumonia, RSV, and COVID, so please don't get it twisted. I'm back to wearing my mask when I'm out. The number two thing I can say that I hope I have some company on is stress snack eating. I was going to use this as a prop, but it's gone. I also had a throwback where my Gen Xers at and older. But actually millennials, because my son, he just told me that this was one of his favorite things. I had no idea. Again, I apologize for the noise, but look at this. When it's the last time you've seen a Chico stick? I was supposed to be holding this thing up to show y'all, and I demolished it. So I gotta get another one. Chico sticks were bomb. They are life. Whoever made this wonderful snack, thank you. I would have shown you my cupcakes, but I have demolished now my second pack of them, and if I want to go get some more, I will. That's where we're living. You have to meet yourself where you are. So give yourself some grace, y'all. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. The third thing, I broke away from it today, and I'm proud of myself, and that is endless doom scrolling. So I have been very good at limiting the doom scrolling, but as of the last couple of months, it's been out of control. So today I haven't looked at it because I had too much to do with y'all. So the doom scrolling for days on end, it's okay to catch up on the world's chaos. And I can tell y'all that I've had every rainbow of the emotions, and I'm sure you have too, but I wanted to leave you with this. Who remembers Blue's Clues? Now, I'm a little old for that show, and so my son when it came out, but my granddaughter, I sat and watched that with her during her toddler years, and she more gravitated towards Dora and Diego. I'm going to have to ask her, but I think that Blue got on her nerves because she didn't talk. I'm going to ask her. I suspected that. I love Blue's Clues, and it was the original guy, so I had no idea that they had swapped out. I bought the CDs in order. So when I saw the new guy, I can't remember his name. I was like, I don't like you. And I always thought that the first guy was a little too old, but I got so used to him. What I saw just last night kind of sets me up for now. What the heck was his name? Steve. I think that was his name. And he starts his video. He popped back in and he just sits with his cup of coffee and he's like, how are you doing? It was so powerful, and so many of the beautiful comments, the millennials were checking in, I'm not doing so well, or I just had a baby, or it was just wonderful. And then people were just pouring their heart out to him, and he literally was just sitting there listening, and I just thought it was beautiful. I just talked to my son, and I just didn't remember him having a show like that kind of gave him that comfort. But he said that if he had to name a show, it would be, remember Must See TV? I don't know if it was ABC or NBC, where Family Matters and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, I think that was NBC. So between the two of them, we had such great TV in the 80s and 90s. So if you're looking for ways to kind of harness this post-election stress, I really suggest you double back now that we've got Netflix and YouTube and all of that, and go back to your old TV series that gave you comfort, because it certainly helped take the mood up a notch, even though some of them were kind of like tugging at the heartstrings. So procrastinating, stress snack eating, and I didn't put my little funny anecdote on here. It says stress snack eating because those cupcakes weren't going to eat themselves. They needed help getting to their final destination, and that's what I was there for. I also had candy because I deserve. And then this last thing, which is an integral part, a more healthier part of your self-care regimen. Whoever's behind this company, thank you. I don't want to do shameless plugs, but if you want me to be an affiliate, let's go. Let's talk, because this is an everyday part of my winding down. And my doctor even prescribed this years ago, because many of us are mineral deficient. 2 cups. Here's your bonus tip. 2 cups of Epsom salt. It doesn't have to be anything that has aroma in it. It can be plain Epsom salt. You can get a gigantic bag from places like Target and these things y'all can tell I got on here like in a rush. I was like, oh my goodness. And I saw I had one viewer. I'm wondering if I was the viewer, because I have it over here on my phone. This thing is straight up crooked. Oh my goodness. But anyway, yeah, this is how I'm going out. I don't care. It's just, that's where I'm at right now. You got to meet yourself where you are. Give yourself some grace. So now that we've had our moment, it's time for us to hop back on the merry-go-round and of this thing called life, get stuff done. I said the curse word though in my blog post. So who's ready to close out 2024 strong? And for my small biz owners, how are you doing with your Black Friday offerings? I am in a mastermind. This stuff was supposed to be done. My brain is finally clearing out. So by our next week's session, which is Monday, I need to have my idea, the marketing, the graphics, the strategy, how I'm going to deliver it, and actually ready to execute. So thank goodness because I've had to refine it a couple of times away from my original idea. So, and of course, it wouldn't be an episode. I think I'm sitting on it. I know it's in the bathroom. You're going to see these spots all over me. It's this little throw thing that I bought. Target has it for $5, and it's $5 because it's giving me these little blue pills all over my clothes. But it's the cutest little throw. It's soft. It's not the thickest, and it's something that you can just grab. Excuse me, I'm gonna punch it. So, hookah, cozy comfort. Stay tuned for my Black Friday offering. I think you're gonna love it. If you're not on my subscription list, you need to get on it, because I'm not gonna release a whole lot of details. It's gonna be to them first, so they can sign up. And if you are, I don't know what number yet, but I'm gonna have a giveaway for my first few new subscribers. So maybe that's your incentive. And then the other thing is going to be a freebie that you can take away to get you through and get you back on the mindset. So we're already in the season of gratitude. you're going to be gratituded to death. I am going to be leaning into grace. So I have a 25 days of grace because I had a 25 day of joy and gratitude. I am supposed to be doing that in December. I don't know if I feel how I feel about it. I have to play it by ear. We're just going to have to see. But the content is already planned, is in the calendar, and I just haven't put it out there yet. So like I said, now that we've had our moment, it's time to get back on the merry-go-round of this thing called life and get stuff done. If you're ready to close out the year strong, lean into being graceful towards yourself, and also be very focused on what you have at hand. So I'm going to give you some things to lean on and also carry you through. People who are going to be trying to interrupt your sabbaticals, your rest, we've taken our cape off. We don't have to explain it. So a lot of that nonsense on social media, we're not explaining anything. And I'm going to get into that when I get done with this little blurb I wrote here. I talked about the small business owners and your Black Friday drops. What about my creatives? I know this is about time when we start doing our vision boards. Who's got started on it? I may do a live session with a vision board here before the year is out. It's all about that creativity and joy, and I think that would be a fun exercise. And focus on the things that we can control. And lastly, who's ready for a small business Saturday? That is going to be the last Saturday of this month on November 30th. Who's ready? Who's got their offerings? Let's put our thinking caps on and let's make sure we get that momentum to not only close out 2024 strong, but we're rolling into 2025 on point, on message, and on brand. Oh, this is where our PSA. So I got a little PSA for y'all. Again, I put a post up. I did not put this on LinkedIn. This is for my Black women. We can take the cape off. My cape has been off. I took that bad boy off 17 years ago when I retired. 17 years ago next month. In my post-military life, it came off in 2017 in January. So it's off. And now that I'm seeing a lot of posts of we just collectively started letting our inside thoughts out, some folks who in a different demographic wanting to know why can't we work together? Why it's not about anybody else but us solidifying who we are and finding our joy and preserving our peace. That's number one. So I'm going to give you these tips, and I'm going to add my own extra one on here. Do not engage. Do not engage. We're not explaining nothing. We out. Period. Number two, analyze. What does your joy and what does your peace look like? Brainstorm it, write it down, and pick out the things that resonate. Organize it. Get it into a plan. Actionable, smart goals. Okay? I can't remember the damn acronym right now. You know what I'm talking about. Strategize. How are you going to execute this? Write it down. Writing makes it real. Pick a pen. Have your signature color. Okay? For me, my purple color is the one that brings me joy. And if it's about money, put it in green. Last, mobilize, aka execute. Get it done. You don't have time to be entertaining those who don't agree or understand. Not your problem. Anybody else's opinion, nothing you need to be worried about. Keep it pushing. And lastly, people are doing all these mental gymnastics about why are people acting this way when we are voicing as Black women that we are done. It's because it's a psychosis. Hating us, people are obsessed with it. And the idea that we're not making ourselves available for either you to steal our ideas or to colonize or try to, or compare the people that have to internalize racism, and even within our own diaspora, even within our own people of our own culture, it is the colonized mind needs to be added. Forget studied. We are the case study. What you just saw 10 days ago was the result. We don't need to, what is understood does not need to be understood. What is understood does not need to be explained. This is what it is. This is what it is. This is a psychosis. Some of these people are straight up mentally ill, and they cannot help themselves with trying to insert themselves into what we feel is best for us. If you are confused, go back to number 1. Do not engage. For me, I know that my engagement is probably not going to be a desirable outcome, so I'm just going to tell you right now, this is leave me alone. When we say leave us alone, we are in our resting. It's not about anybody else except for us prioritizing what is right for us. You know, when you're on the aircraft and that flight attendant is giving you your instructions about should you have a reduction in cabin pressure, you're going to have the oxygen mask drop down. You put that oxygen mask on your face, and you do so snugly and securely before you render aid to other people. Same concept. Because if you are a giver and if you are a nurturer, if you are, as we are, the bosom of mankind and always to help other people out who make it a habit to not show up for us, it's unnatural. Permission granted to put yourself first. I have a whole podcast that I started 6 years ago. Permission granted to be yourself and your authenticity and all the various aspects of it. So we have this code switching. So there's some aspects of me that the regular general public will never get. I don't know you. So that's why it brings me to this next point. If you really appreciate the content and you would like to join our community of nostalgic, crafty, creative females who love to DIY papercraft, remember to keep on a budget and travel on a budget, then you found a home. If you are a grown-ass, mature woman who has something to say, stand by. We're going to go ahead and kick this off, and I'm really getting excited. I thought I was going to be moving this all the way to the last part of first quarter 2025. I don't think so. The time is now. One of my episodes that I have on there is called Reclaiming My Time. I wrote that episode back in 2021, and it is no more poignant now than it has ever been. So I just need to clear up the cobwebs. It's been a struggle. So hopefully these tips that I have given you will help you knock the dust off, get back moving in the right direction so that you can finish out your 2024 in whatever endeavor that may be strongly with a purpose, and into 2025 standing in your own truth and making sure you're preserving your peace in a manner that works more for you. So one more time, we are doing what? Analyze, organize, strategize, to mobilize. We do not have time to be explaining things to anybody. And with that, I'm going to really just encourage you. If you're motivated, let's go ahead and hop back onto the saddle. Let's close out 2024 strong. We got this, and it's only going to go up from here. We up and we outside. I hope to see many of you in my travels as I get back on outside starting early part of next year. I cannot wait. So, I almost got off of here. Holy crap. So I do have my exclusive Black Friday drop coming. Okay. And, I got to play it. This little bad boy here is going to be part of it. I don't know if I'm going to design a completely new one.
We have a great product in the shop that we're excited to share with you. Check it out on our site.
Yes, and that was designed by moi. It is in my shop. I'm going to be disabling any of the products that don't have anything to do with my Black Friday sale, and that is part of it. And I don't want to spill the beans. If you want to get some exclusive merch that's going to be made by moi, you hop on over to angelchestnut.com and sign up for my newsletter. I promise you, it will be put out, and I don't know the interval yet. I'm thinking twice a week. It might be once a week. I do not want to spam your inbox, but I do want to make that connection with you and find out what works for you. Hop on over to my blog, and if you're not following me on LinkedIn, you can find me on LinkedIn at Angel-Chestnut, or Instagram at Angel Chestnut. That's Angel Chestnut Studio. So I will be going over there to push content basically to bring you over here. So if I just see you over here, that's fine. But I really want to connect with you on my website, and hopefully what I have to say resonates. And as always, thank you so much for watching. And if you would like to further support the channel, you can do so via the Buy Me a Coffee link in the bio. And that would be a great way to support small business, more small businesses. I can't believe this is one page. Get here. Okay, I did that. Okay, so again, thank you for watching. My name is Angel Chestnut, and until next time, ciao for now. I cannot wait to go to the next level. And